Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Hurl Gang back with a bit of a different video. I'm starting to like these new video types. I just got a question in my Discord about what my streaming setup is. I'm surprised I never like actually did that, or I thought the idea to like give like a video for potential streamers that want to have an idea like what an ideal, maybe not like a super extreme advanced setup, but like a moderate to intermediate setup for when they stream to make it a little bit more professional. So I feel like I have a good idea to showcase my setup for you guys. So I'll try not to make this too long. I kind of want to just go in order of like all the things that I have, and then kind of just break it down at the end. So first, right here, we have my upgraded mic. I used to have a different mic, but this is like a Logitech. This is called the Logitech. I can get the exact name for it. G Hub. The Logitech G Hub. It's a very, very good professional mic for streaming. It has like a light source. You can kind of change the adjustments of like the light settings and stuff through the app. It's really good quality. You can tweak the settings to how you want it to sound. Definitely way better than my last mic that I had. Highly recommended. This is just like a Razer mouse. It kind of syncs like the same light. You see how this has like the same light as like the microphone. So when you tweak to what light you want, like all your devices pretty much like have like that same light source. So blue's my favorite color, so I don't mind like just leaving it like that. I'll see where like the source of the stream comes from. My let me get the name right. ROG Zephyrus G14. I got this in 2021. I got this like pretty brand new when it first came out. Obviously, it's still like viable even now. I'm able to play like high end games, a pretty high quality. I got it in 2021 at the price of I'd say around 1,500. Obviously, you could probably get this exact one for a lot cheaper, probably less than $1,000. But definitely strong enough to perform all the tasks that I need. We have this is a very cheap tablet. I mainly only use this just to monitor like chat. Obviously, I can see chat through through OBS stream chat, but it's kind of small. Obviously, this is like more dedicated, and I can just kind of just look at the chat as it goes by. Sometimes I'll just move it up a little bit closer just to get like a better view of it. Underneath my laptop is a cooling pad. I currently don't have a USB to USB. I think I lost it. But basically, it was just help, keep the temperatures cool. I got that off Amazon for about like $35. But you can probably find others that are like a little bit cheaper. And the great thing about this one is like an RGB lighting. So like the little strip right here, it'll light up blue. Or you can change whatever color you want. Some have like, different color variations. To the side right here, this is actually pretty important. So when you're streaming to OBS, you definitely want to make sure you're connected through a LAN cable, because that's where like the streams. Obviously, you're gonna be streaming. If you're playing on PlayStation 5, which I'm doing, I have my LAN cable connected through my PS5 to my LAN cable, which is like my modem right there. But I also have a separate one for when I go live on OBS. So if you see that start streaming, you could either you'd be streaming through a Wi-Fi connection if you didn't have your LAN cable connected. So when you're playing and you're streaming, you definitely want to make sure you have a LAN cable connected through your modem. That's like very crucial. Obviously you have like a little light there, a little strobe light. I mean, my current camera, I'll get to the camera in a second. The current camera is already pretty good. It even in like low light situations, but sometimes like during night you just want to have a little extra backup. So a little cheap, little. It's probably like $10-15. I got that off of Amazon just to make sure everything's like still pretty bright and my face is seen pretty clearly. So definitely wouldn't be a bad thing to get that. So this is where like the magic happens. So this camera, another upgrade from my previous camera. So this is the Elgato face cam. I mean, this is pretty much like they advertise this for like streaming purposes. whether like, Twitch streamers or YouTube. Like, honestly, like I have like no gripes about it. Like, it has great visual clarity, 60 FPS, 30 FPS, 1080p. Great in low light situations. Like, even if I didn't have this strobe light right here, this camera, honestly, even without that light, it would still like show my face like very clearly. So it does really good in low light situations, scenario. So if you didn't have a lot of light in your, your streaming area, and I'm like pretty much streaming in like my living room. This is not like a, this is a very like comfortable gaming setup. I don't have like a big desk or, like a dedicated like monitor. I'll get to like where I use for like my, gaming screen in a second, but yeah, this Elgato face cam, it's a little pricey, but if you're going for quality, you definitely want a good camera, and I would definitely recommend it if you definitely want to if you definitely want to get into streaming and definitely streaming seriously. This camera will definitely like get the job done, so highly recommended. And obviously, that's like the image quality picking up from the camera. So now we will move over to what we actually use to stream from the PS5, and that is the Elgato HD 60S Plus. I believe this goes for about $120 or so off Amazon. So you kind of want to get like the setup right, because I remember when I first started, I was like fumbling with like what ports go where. So I'll kind of just like walk you through with like how I have it set up to like work properly. So they'll give you a dedicated USB-C, so a USB-C cable. So you're gonna plug that USB-C into this port right here, and that port is going to go directly. You gotta make sure this goes directly into. And this is it right here. You gotta make sure it goes directly into your laptop. You can't plug it into like a hub right here. This is where I have like my mouse and stuff like that, like other electronic sources but but for my camera, the camera has to be directly ported into your laptop, and the Elgato plug also has to be plugged in there as well. Definitely want to make sure it's in the laptop USB ports and not the hub if you have one. The next thing is so this is the in port. So this will go directly to your PS5. So see, you loop that around. So I'll just give you like a look. So as that glows up, you'll see it like, I don't know if you can tell, you see a little glow source that you see that's housed directly into my PS5. So you want to definitely make sure that is connected in the in port. And if you look on the back, it's an out port. So that out port is going to go directly into the TV. So if I go back around here, this is it right here. I don't know if you can tell, but that's that's also from the Elgato. So that out port goes into the back right there, and then the in goes to your PS5. You collect all those together, and you'll be in good shape. And last but not least, obviously you don't have to go as like, big budget as me, but but for my setup, I have a LG C1 OLED 65-inch TV. Has like a really good refresh rate for like gaming, 4K gaming, 120 hertz. Has like I don't know if I can show it to you if I find my remote. 1 second. So it has a built-in, I guess it's like, yeah, game optimizer. So honestly, it's really good for basically any type of gaming purposes you have. I mean, obviously I usually play Tekken. This is like a Tekken channel, so that's my most played game. But any game just look amazing on this. Great for movies, streaming movies, TV shows. Obviously, it's a great gaming television as well. So so basically when I'm playing, like I'll have my game show up on the screen in OBS, and obviously I'm playing on the big screen right here. So that is pretty much like my, I wouldn't say minimalist, because it's kind of like a little above minimalist, but it works for me. Obviously I don't have like a super advanced monitor and stuff like that, but there's certain things that I did go the extra mile on, and I feel like once you find out what's best for you, you'll figure out how you can better manage what you want to do for your setup. But yeah, this is my setup, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope to see you guys soon. Hurdle Gang out.